grew up Catholic. Anybody else in therapy? Yeah. I grew up so Catholic that I feel guilty about living with my boyfriend before we're married. But my grandma found out that my boyfriend and I were living together. She was so upset. She was like, "Kellyanne, you're living in sin." And I was like, "That may be true, Grandma, but in reality, I am living in debt." And him moving in makes this one bedroom affordable. So that's our New York City love story. It's a regular Woody Allen film, only I'm not his daughter. I'm addicted to my phone. I can't stop scrolling on my phone. I just love looking at funny videos. But when you scroll too long, eventually you find videos that are dark. I came across a video where these teenagers were out filming themselves, vlogging their day. And during that vlog, they were on a beach and came upon a suitcase. And inside that suitcase was a dead body. Traumatizing. Not traumatizing enough to not post, but still pretty bad. Yeah. They were like, "All right, going to the police station, follow for part 2. I did. We always follow for part 2. Yeah. But I'm so mean to myself. Like, I saw the size of that suitcase in the video and thought, damn, a whole human woman fit in there. If someone wanted to dismember my body, they'd have to go to Costco and get a whole luggage set. Like, I would just be floating around the ocean, just washing up on shores, traumatizing kids on TikTok everywhere. So now my next fitness goal is to fit under the seat. Fitness goals, that's all my goals have ever been. They've been related to fitness. I've been dieting my whole life. My mom brought me to my first Weight Watchers meeting before I even had my first period. I'm an encyclopedia of diets, seriously. I know them all. Atkins, South Beach, keto, making myself vomit after dinner. I've tried it all. I've tried all the diets. It sucks because it just consumes your mind. Like, when I'm on a diet, all I can think about is the diet. I can't worry about things like being paid a fair wage when all I care about is how many calories are in a splash of oat milk. It's 12. 2 Weight Watcher points. But yeah, I don't know. How can you care about how many tenths of a dollar we make when a Dunkin' wrap is 220 calories? I must remember that information. But yeah, there was such my mom really wanted me to be thin, and I get it, but it was, the adults in my life that wanted me to be thin were the ones that fed us the shitty foods. Like, I read online that one hot dog will take 35 minutes from your life. One hot dog, 35 minutes. If one hot dog is taking 35 minutes, what has Hamburger Helper taken from me? Is that little oven mitt just gonna come and smother me in the middle of the night? Like, I do think, though, of all the diets I've tried, the one that I think has the most potential is actually Weight Watchers, because not only do you get a diet plan, but you also get the opportunity to go to meetings and sit down and talk about how difficult dieting is, and that's because Weight Watchers gets that food is an addiction. It is. If you don't believe me, if you don't believe food is an addiction, I have been to both Alcoholics Anonymous meetings and Weight Watcher meetings, and in both of those rooms, someone was there because they ruined their sister's wedding, okay? And what times it involved cake? But I've had to do a lot of work on myself to accept my body, and I realized that, I need to just accept this because I'm gonna survive the apocalypse. And I know this because, I've lived in New York 10 years, and last summer I was walking across the street and bam, out of nowhere, I was hit by a car. I was fine. The car nearly totaled. It was a hit and run, and then I saw the damage my body did to the car, and I ran. I was like, homie, I'm not insured. But then I realized what a good ad for body positivity, right? Like, big doesn't have to just be beautiful. Big is built tough. I'm like a Ford, right? F-250, F-275 at my highest. Thank you.